Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome, everyone. I'm sharing a new story about a phenomenon, a music legend who transitioned just this weekend at a concert in Hamden, Connecticut, while doing what he loves. May he rest in peace. Isaac Freeman III, better known as Fatman Scoop, is a name synonymous with high energy performances, enthusiasm, and an unmistakable voice that can ignite a crowd, huge crowds. That voice is so distinguished and strong, there's none other like his. But behind the booming voice and vibrant personality lies a story of perseverance, hard work, and a relentless pursuit of dreams. To start, Isaac Freeman III was born in New York City in 1979, growing up in a neighborhood where the pulse of hip hop could be felt on every street corner. The sounds of boomboxes, huge radios, the rhythmic scratching of the vinyl records, and the freestyle battles on the corner fueled his passion for music. And from a young age, Isaac was drawn to the energy and vibrancy of hip hop culture, finding inspiration in the lyrics and beats that seemed to capture the raw emotions and experiences of life in the inner city. And we know how New York City has always been, always rocking, always in the forefront. However, life wasn't easy for Isaac. His family struggled to make ends meet, and he often found himself caught between the temptations of the hardcore streets and the desire for something so much more. Despite the challenges, Isaac held on to his dreams. He believed in the power of music to transform lives, a belief that was nurtured by his mother, who always encouraged him to pursue his passion. And you are all probably wondering how Fatman Scoop even found his voice. Well, in his teenage years, Isaac started to DJ at local parties and events. And it was during one of these gigs that he discovered his true calling, not just as a DJ, but as a hype man, someone who can energize a crowd and keep that party going and going and going and going. His voice boomed over the mic, commanding attention and bringing everyone to the dance floor. Young and older was on the dance floor for his parties. The more Fatman Scoop performed, the more he realized that his voice was his greatest asset. Now, before I continue, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let's continue. Despite his growing popularity, Isaac faced a series of setbacks. He struggled to break into the mainstream music industry, facing rejection after rejection at first. But thankfully, Isaac was determined. Isaac knew that his voice was unique and that it was only a matter of time before he got his big break. So let's focus on Fatman Scoop's big breakthrough. In the late 1990s, Isaac's break finally came. So while DJing at a party, he caught the attention of a record producer who was immediately captivated by his voice and energy. This meeting led to the recording of Be Faithful, a track that would skyrocket Isaac into the spotlight under his stage name, Fatman Scoop. Be Faithful was an instant hit. It was dominating the clubs and radio stations all around the world. The track's success was due in a large part to Fatman Scoop's unforgettable voice and shouting commands like, "Put your hands up and everybody jump." And I remember all of the fun experiences at parties and clubs back in the day and even recently, dancing to the break of dawn to his music. Well, I don't go out to the break of dawn now, but you know, it was so much fun many years ago. And it wasn't just the music that resonated with people. It was the energy and charisma that Fatman Scoop brought to every single performance. Now, with the success of Be Faithful, Fatman Scoop became a household name, He was no longer just a DJ or hype man, he was an international sensation, going to so many different countries. His ability to connect with the audiences through his music and his dynamic performances made him sought after. People were pursuing him because he brought in such huge crowds. He was an after performancer at festivals as well as at clubs and events in many countries. But with extreme fame brought on new challenges for him. The music industry was competitive and it still is always competitive. And Fatman Scoop faced pressure to maintain his success. So there were times when he doubted himself, wondering if he could live up to the expectations of his fans and even the music industry. And every time Fatman Scoop stepped on stage, he remembered why he started his journey in the first place, his love for music and his desire to inspire others. So now I'm going to talk about his personal growth and giving back to communities. So as his career progressed, Fatman Scoop began to focus not just on his music, but also on personal growth. For him, it went hand in hand. He recognized that his platform gave him the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of so many people. He became an advocate for mental health. Oftentimes, he openly discussed his own struggles with depression and anxiety. So this rapper and performer, hype man, consistently encouraged others to seek help and support. He was dedicated to giving back to his community as well. He started hosting workshops and mentoring young artists, helping them navigate the challenges of the music industry, especially those contracts. So Isaac wanted to be the kind of mentor he wished he had when he was starting out, someone who could offer guidance, support, and encouragement. And from what I know about Isaac Freeman, on another personal level, he has 2 children and he was married twice. I know of one wife, ex-wife, Shonda Freeman, and they were divorced after being married 13 years together. Now recently, Fatman Scoop continued to be a force in the music industry. He embraced new roles as a motivational speaker, radio host, and mentor. Fatman Scoop used his experiences, both good and bad, to inspire others to pursue their dreams, no matter the obstacles they faced. And what I learned about this New York icon is that Isaac Freeman III's life story is an example of resilience, passion, and the power of believing in oneself. We all need is perseverance in our lives. From the streets of New York City to the world stage, Fatman Scoop proved that determination and hard work, anything is possible. His journey reminds us that no matter where we're from and what challenges we face, we all have the power to create our own path and leave a lasting impact on the world. And so, even though he transitioned, just unfortunate that he transitioned, it was on August 30th, only 53 years old, Fatman Scoop continues to inspire us not only with his music, but with his whole life story. A life dedicated to lifting others all the way up, one beat at a time. And may his family and his loved ones have peace within them. My condolences, and may his soul rest in peace. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million, and stay safe wherever you are.
He had a voice known for getting the party started. Fatman Scoop, whose real name is Isaac Freeman III, died last night after he collapsed during a performance at a concert in Hamden, Connecticut. The Harlem native scored a breakout hit in 1999 with the song Be Faithful. And a few years later, that same song shot to #1 on the chart in the UK. He was perhaps best known for his collaboration with Missy Elliott on a 2006 hit, Lose Control. That feature would earn him a Grammy. Missy Elliott posted a tribute on X today that read in part, "Your impact is huge and will never be forgotten."